turn up over this so. See a hot girl, me a call her hello. If you see bigger the dance and the place get mellow. Hear me I tell you, so me do me thing, chain do me bling. Skip me enemy, them me a little world thing. Camera, action, flame. When we outside, lock down your building. Bet me in ya. Jiff, jiff, jiff. Jiff, jiff, jiff.
Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walk in, she gon' make you. Can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Pull the out the pantry. Take I'm dancing. She bop like a. Like a candle, up in the car seat, ransom. Wanna back better call me. It's whatever I'm by the at the party.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Tatum. LeBron outside. Here's Westbrook. Back to James. Here's Gobert. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Here's Westbrook. Can't hit that one. Good D by Holmgren. Down low. Mitchell. Kicks it out to Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Oh, Kawhi, so consistent with his approach. Affects every phase of every minute that he plays.
Back to Westbrook. Takes the three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And, you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
Great shooter off that quick release. Kawhi expecting the pass and did the rest.
And here's Westbrook. Kawhi Leonard getting his three to go. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Levine feeling it out a bit. Holmgren with the block.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Just 5 on the clock. For three, Westbrook. And Holmgren pulls it down. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Tatum, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And our Hall of Famer David Aldridge had a chance to speak with Scott Brooks. David?
And his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite three-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all five guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Leonard. There's the triple. Gobert pulls it in. Westbrook with it. Oh.
I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Away team.
What team you on, bro? Yeah. I'm saying, who are you? Like, what team you on? What's your man?
1:12 left in the first quarter. Inside. Takes it out to Leonard.
All right, I get you the ball. You ready?
Tatum.
Shit, nigga, that's all you gotta say, bro.
In the corner, it's James. On the wing, Levine.
It's good, G.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his
foul.
first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. And Levine, here we go. And they get it back. Good.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
Stolen by Levine. They get it back. Tatum. Here's Westbrook. Kick out to Levine. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Holmgren.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
I was just finna pass that bitch to you, bro. You called timeout, bro. I saw you, bro. I ain't no crab ass nigga, bro. I get you the ball, bro. I got you. If I get the ball, I got you, bro. Just do your thing. But I got you, bro. I see you.
Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Tatum. It's stolen by Gobert. And Levine throws it down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
First team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target at the rim.
That's
right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of one.
Your home team, 10. The visiting team, 10.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play.
All we need is a rhythm.
Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Pass to Wembanyama. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Bro,
and it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
Just stop talking and listen for a second, bro. You good, bro.
Here's Westbrook. And that one's drained from the low block.
Yeah,
Westbrook's
good, bro.
got 4 points in the quarter.
Let's roll. Play the game.
Leonard looking around. It's tipped.
Go, move.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Blocking foul called on.
There's Levine.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensive.
Good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Here's Holmgren. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And the jam by Levine.
And blessed with high-level explosiveness, Levine is no stranger to finishing in the air.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Outside, Levine. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Levine with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Gobert. Another shot. 4 on the shot clock. There's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Tatum. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor. The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Flying around in the open court, Levine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Leonard. For the three.
Kawhi Leonard
Trains the three-pointer.
3 points.
Leonard's got 9 points.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Levine double team. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Here's Wembanyama. To the inside. Stolen by Tatum. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. For three, Westbrook gets it to go from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Big when Russell Westbrook starts hitting from deep.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. He has 7. On the wing, Levine. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Levine. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Now here's Levine. Right side, Tatum. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. They get it again. Levine wide open. Again, Levine missing. Here's Leonard. And the rejection by James.
Big-time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
Here's Leonard. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop. Outside Westbrook. And Holmgren pulls it down. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Levine. LeBron with the block. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. From about 16. Chalk up 2 there. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Here's Wembanyama. Leonard on the wing. To the middle. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Nice. That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum wide open. He fires one.
Jason Tatum.
Gets to the corner and buries it. Tatum's got 6.
And Tatum, he can create space. He can shoot over people. Does it in both the half court as well as transition.
Out of bounds.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Gobert. Kick out to Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And that's a smart play from Levine. He understands how to get the defender in the air.
Down low. And here's Leonard. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
2 minutes.
They recover it.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Holmgren with the steal. Mitchell left side. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Pass to Mitchell. Leonard with the ball. Over Tatum. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. That one, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Third team foul.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
Pass to Leonard. Wembanyama left side. Now Holmgren. Mitchell wide open.
Donovan Mitchell.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 12.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Levine. Tries again. And a deep three from Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. The last touch by Holmgren. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Levine. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Leonard. Driving inside.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
Goaltending call.
And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Gobert. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
Score. Your
up by 4.
39. The away team, 43.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Tatum pulls it down. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, how many times have we seen Westbrook way up like that? The poster shot is just doing what simply other people cannot.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
The kick out to Westbrook. No one near James as he lets it go. His three-pointers off the mark. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wembanyama. A second chance effort. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
To the inside. Now Tatum. Levine with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Looking to end his cold spell. Levine's shot is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Tatum. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the left side wing. Wembanyama high post. Away from the jam. Oh, Wembanyama.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Levine, good.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
To the paint. The kick out to Westbrook. Outside, Levine. Offensive rebound. And he stays with it.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Levine with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Russell just bringing it right now on defense.
Levine inside the three-point line. Misses off the right iron. And he comes up with the deuce.
Assist goes to
Holmgren's got his first 2 points.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Levine following the basket by Donovan Mitchell.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Scott Brooks wants a timeout.
And now, your dance team. That was your new dance squad. Make some noise.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Levine. Finds to the hoop. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Personal foul.
That one on Holmgren.
Team foul.
And we all know what an incredible athlete Levine is, using those physical tools to draw the defense's attention.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Levine for 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Mitchell, no good. For the finish. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Nobody near Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Levine, that's good.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Thank you.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business.
Selected. John Ross. 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 Selected.
Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't. Baby, I'm the GOAT. Don't even chat to me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising, trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. Up a ting and I heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket. Told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the watch them go weaker than knees a hello. They always wanna catch up on reason, but the peas is the reason that I won't. How you get the least if you've been through the most? It beats me, I suppose. Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't.
She see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna slap me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it get so long. Why the I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what I won't quit.
I've been going through motions, trying to make it home. Through these ups and downs, trying to right my wrongs. I still think about them days I was losing hope. It's levels success, you to go. Driving slow, supercharged Range Rover. Spot in Glen Cove, income perpetual. One left, rest is gone. I'ma need some extra, bro. We been giving lessons though, showing better ways. Orange juice and is with the shades closed. We been on some other get money, I suppose.
Yo, I said they were coming for us, but me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't.
She see the G in me. I suppose.
she wanna slide with me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it get so long. Why the I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what, I won't quit.
Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the trunk like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old trenches. Looking at my life through different lenses. Back when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Earl Stevens, I'm the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren homes. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Congratulations. I don't like it, I love it, man. Congratulations. Have at it, man. It's there for you, bro. Congratulations. Once I crystal the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic when he 40 speed. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. I go like I got Fetty to fetch, refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my own and I'm at the crib. And it's this new to your OG from the, but I'm still not out of the woods yet. Even though that I'm Project English is my language. Ghetto slang, broken English. It's hard to crack the code and distinguish. BR, before rap, I was famous. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Go crazy, my guy. Let's have at it. Congratulations. There's enough money out here for all of us, man. Hello. Congratulations. Droopy on the beat.
I'm hopping out of the V. I got about 2, 3 foreigns rich. And still put past the tree still put it on the T. Only do a hit, sing love song, still put it. Yeah, this a new vet. I'm hopping out with Brody done send me a text. We get them like Gillette. Got a couple with me, they gon' maneuver with me. Ask how many inside of this car, it's like 250. My little foreign, but she just black. And that she know it with this I sent her right off the map. I got still ride with her friend bad, need both of them. I know she tired, cause none of these ain't got no motion. Bro, I'm hopping out inside of my coat. Make them to the world, be acting too woke. I just might go like Lambo V12, and tear leather, I'm the GOAT. I just might throw on all of my juice, be feeling like I'm on a boat. Yeah, switch you go, but I'm pulling up 42 dub. I might go Porsche for all guys pulling up on a bed in the bug. Never been lame, I ain't pulling up on no bed, no hug. Play with my money, I feel like Big Worm. I pull up on you by the. They wanna know this like be like me. I'm hopping out of the V. I got about 2, 3 foreigns, rich. They still put it past the tree. Side of my waist, they still put it on the T. Only do a hit, sing love song, still put it. Yeah, this a new vet. I'm hopping out with Brody done send me a text. We get them like Gillette. Got a couple with me, they gon' maneuver with me. Ask how many inside of this car, it's like 250. 2 phone, 3 phone, come my ring off. I ain't tryna hear what a say. Tryna beef with like me, won't turn this in the blitz day. She tryna ask me what time it was, I don't know, but I hold in my wrist, ayy. Waving the left to right and put my diamonds right in the face. I gon' take all of my case, my car's expensive. Better look in the garage and look at my crib. None of my cars is rented. I be riding 5% with 20 on the windshield. My car's is tinted. Making move out of this spot like I'm moving in and I'm the new tenant. Yeah, who I'm with it? Gotta throw on up B, she 2 times. Float a LB. I'm gonna buy my green like I'm a crouton. Yeah, she want with a charge it for the give her a coupon. I don't trust not a soul. And I got my shoes on. I told you last time, it was my last time. They tried to tell me that I was gonna need you. That was the past time. Pull up inside of the vet, they be on bedtime. They just might rock you to bed, like it was just nap time. They wanna know what it's like, be like me. I'm hopping out of the V. I got about 2, 3 foreigns, rich. They still put it past the tree. Out of my waist, they still put it on the T. Only do a hit, sing love song, still put it. Yeah, this a new vet. I'm hopping out with Brody done send me a text. We get them like Gillette. Got a couple with me, they gon' maneuver with me. Ask how many inside of this car, it's like 250.
Yeah. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. Somebody over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. Somebody over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. Somebody over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Home of the party in the sunny land of the. Please let it breathe. Tank top down for the breeze. Burn lips, got a peace, love, and the means. I ain't come for the beef, you ain't no sheep.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Antetokounmpo with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Rice. Goes back up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Away team.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker, and Coach said first, we've got to be on him at all times, and second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. He needs our best defenders on him. Trying to work over screens and stay on top of Booker, that's the name of the game here, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now White. Leonard outside.
Away team foul. Kawhi Leonard. First personal foul.
Here's James. Goes back up. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Into the lane. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
And the dunk by Jokic.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Kawhi Leonard.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to James. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Leonard. The baseline J is off the mark. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Booker. Out to James. They get it back. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Leonard outside. Back to White. To the left side wing.
Away team.
It's time for T-shirts!
No doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Now here is James. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Away team ball.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Drives to the hoop. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass on the layup.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Here's James.
Away team foul.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your home
Both free throws good from James.
Entering the league with that James last name, lots of pressure on Bronny, but he's a guy who is used to being in the spotlight under the microscope.
Pass to Jokic. Back to James. Stepped on the line. Out of bounds there. And that will cost him a possession. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo. Unable to get that one. James, a good look. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. James has got 6.
Making use of the in-between area, James is able to put up a smooth shot.
Jokic, no good. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. Antetokounmpo outside. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jokic. Wide open look. Jokic grabs the board.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And here they come. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He has 6.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
From 12 feet. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Your home team.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
11.
They lead by 6. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one.
Kawhi Leonard.
And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Ali. Thank you. And the dunk by Leonard.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
Timely bucket to put an end to their drought.
James outside. Antetokounmpo right side.
Home team.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Yeah.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. James up top. 9 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And they're running. And it's James with the jam.
James has this athleticism to his game. He can get up there when he wants to.
Down low. Pass to Jokic. Takes the three. Here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard up top. White on the wing. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Leonard. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
Toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Stolen by Jokic. White on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Jokic. Pass to Rice. 6 on the shot clock. Tries yet again. James can't get it to go.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Team foul. Giannis.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Shooting.
And that sends Derek White to the free throw line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's good from White.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
The shot by James, no good. Inside. Here's Leonard. To the inside. Back to Jokic. To the paint. Here's Booker.
Devin Booker.
And Booker with the jam.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
First team foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Bronny trash.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. White can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And there's James from the arc. They get it back. Pass to Rice. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA from distance.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Inside. Here's White. And he banks in the layup. White's got 12.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
That's the end of the second.
The clock runs out.
Your home team, 25. The visiting team, 38.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now here's White. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Yeah, he was ready for the hop step all the way. He gets the position, holds his ground, and draws the charge.
Pass to James. And it's off from three-point range.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Leonard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's White. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
And here's Jokic outside. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's White. Back to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And there's James from the arc. Here's Jokic. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, it's hard to deny the talent of Bronny James. And I think the D took that into account there.
Both free throws good from James. Pass to Leonard. Got a piece of it. And they're on the break. It's James on the wing. 13 points in the game. Antetokounmpo with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And James gets it to go. Here's White. White coming through.
White. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Down low. Here's Leonard. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Misses off the left iron.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Back to Jokic. To the inside. Antetokounmpo, left side. Pass to White. Misses the layup. Here's James. Oh, Booker with a block.
At the line.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line. And he's good on the second. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Now here's Leonard. 11 points in the game. Can't sink it. 4th miss out of 9 attempts. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Here's James. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's the break. .58 seconds left in the third. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. The open shot. White. Here's Jokic. Second chance shot. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Ball stolen. Here's Rice. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Rice has got 6 points.
You know, like his dad, Bronny James is calibrated to keep his teammates involved.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Pass to Jokic. And it's in there.
Assisted by Shea.
Give him 8.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie.
Your home
and
team,
right after
42. The visiting team, 42.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The 3, James. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Fast break, here we go. To take the lead. Out to James. Tries again. The putback. Antetokounmpo flying high for the follow.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Leonard. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Tipped away. To the middle. Jokic. And a missed layup.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The claw! Too much for the D to handle.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
They grab their own miss. And here's the fast break. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Antetokounmpo to the paint. Over Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo with the block. Driving in. A nice shot by Rice.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Derek White.
And there it is for him.
A sneaky good scorer. I don't know that you define Derek White as a scorer. He's sort of jack of all trades, but boy, he's cooking right now.
Antetokounmpo. Jokic grabs the board. And there's James from the arc. He can't hit that time. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Yep, right through the net.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
James outside.
2 minutes remaining.
The three is up.
2 minutes.
Giannis with the rebound.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now, here is James. Can they get it? Antetokounmpo with the block. Here we go. White with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Shot by Leonard, no good. Pulls up for three. Buries it from three. Rice has got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about Bronny dropping a dime?
Home team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. First personal foul.
So the first one drops. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
For the away team.
So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Here's James. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Yeah, timely swat attempt by Jokic. Nothing you can do about that as a shooter. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Impeccable timing from Jokic, getting the positioning he wants and slamming the miss back in.
And stolen by Jokic. On the break. Here's James. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Gets caught showboating there. But hey, he had room. Just don't get many chances to add some style. Sometimes you got to go for it. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Pass to Jokic. The three kept alive.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And so the road team gets the W in this one.
For making it
Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong...
Gotta be a tenant if she's sending me selfies. I gotta be joining. Too many times I told these stop playing with me. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread and the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got some for waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Not now. I've been waiting on this.
this and that, though we still intact. Get that off in the back, then I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs all made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. Been through this and that, though we still intact. This right here for all the ones that ain't here, can't come back. If it's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact. Guess I gotta go again and show them it ain't luck, yup. And they thought it was over for me, boy, they had me. Been through all the rain, now the sun on me. Ain't no point in stressing, gonna be what it's gonna be. Back to back with the prayers, so many times I got it memorized. I done seen so much pain, that got me desensitized. OG's talking about stick to the script, I had to improvise. This that classic B.I.G. Even at my own pace, doing it my way. Way before the braids, so they get the way. Like this, it's like my parents turn to my kids, how I'm taking care of they. I had to go through it just to get to it. Had to watch from the bench, I had to sit through it. Get to it, trust issues, brought my to it. My aunt had to do it. I hope the same demons don't haunt me. Come with the down like members only. I'd have been down so bad before I swear I wasn't gonna get back. But look how old me and the new me is a mismatch. They don't understand.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And Jokic gets it to go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Tatum no good.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Of course, Ja Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Now, here's ball. Pass to Jokic. Giannis, right side. And there's the defensive 3-second call. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
LaMelo Ball.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Now, Jokic. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Got that one up quick.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
To the wing on the left. From deep, Jokic. And that one's good. James.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
High-level passer, even for a point guard. Morant shows the imagination.
The kick out to Ball. Over Morant. Ball no good.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
To the inside. Jokic with the steal. Here's James. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Capitalizing from the interior. Shots like this really help James's confidence.
Williamson.
Assist goes to.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Horton Tucker. The second chance effort. They grab their own miss. Here's Jokic. Nothing on the board. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And 1:01 left from the first quarter of the game. Now Jokic. In the corner, it's James. Booker pulls it in. And to Antetokounmpo. Out left to the wing. Ball no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Devin Booker.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Basket good. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And that one's good. Williamson.
I'll tell you, Zion can do that all night. Terrific offensive rebound.
It's stolen. To the wing right side. Morant with a wide open look.
That's
at the end of one. Both teams putting up some points.
Your home team.
They lead
19. The visiting team 17.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play.
Devin Booker.
Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Williamson.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Booker left side.
Devin
and
Booker.
the dunk by Booker.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
Here's Jokic. And the baseline jumper, no good. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. No good from Booker. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. James in the post. Pass to Jokic. Williams, that's for 2. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
For 3, Booker. Ball with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jokic. Pass to James. Back to Jokic. Cruising basketball from Jokic.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Inside. Horton Tucker. No good off the back of the rim.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. James with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Pass to James. Back to Jokic. Nice move.
2 minutes remaining.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Morant with it. Here's Horton Tucker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
Outside ball. To the left side wing. Jokic with it. 6 on the shot clock. The focus there from Jokic.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Now Jokic. Here's ball. Defended by Booker. And here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Pulls up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
Your home team.
He hits the second from the line. 51 seconds left now here in the second. Booker left side. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. To the paint. Ball no good. Tatum looking around. Horton Tucker.
Horton Tucker.
Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Horton Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Pass to Booker. Over James. No good from Booker. Now, here's Jokic. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score. Your home team, 32. The visiting team, 28.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Back to Horton Tucker. It's thrown by to Antetokounmpo. Outside, James. Back to Jokic. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Home team.
Pass to Jokic. Now James. 8 points for him. Jokic inside. Shot from the wing. And Tatum pulls it down. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop.
Devin Booker.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Outside ball. Here's Jokic. He's got 11. Pass to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Jokic missing. Out to the wing. To the inside. Here's Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Skillful make inside by Booker. Able to find his spot for the finish. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. No good with the wing jumper. On the wing, James. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Now here's Booker. 17 points in the game. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Second team foul.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And that one's good. James has got 4 this quarter. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Away team foul.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's James.
Great defense by Booker. The instincts he has, just always knows where to be.
Tatum's shot is off. Jokic with it. He's got 11. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
Here's ball. Still without a basket. Pass to Jokic. Good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Booker left side. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Jokic in the corner. To the right side. James looking it over. Back to Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Giannis has got 12 in the game.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Now, Horton Tucker. 10 points for him. And here's Tatum for three. A shot off that time. From deep, James missed.
That's the end
and we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here.
42.
They're up by 3.
The visiting team, 39.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Booker pulls it in. Here's Horton Tucker. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Williams gets the bucket.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting them.
Devin Booker.
A nice shot by Booker.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Booker with no one around.
Devin
Good.
Booker.
And the nice assist from Morant. Booker's got 24.
And textbook mechanics make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
That one goes in.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And the shot is good. Tatum's got his first 2 points.
And he's got such a smooth release on that jump shot. You can feel that it's just coming naturally to him.
Williamson right side. Drills the three-pointer. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
James outside. Back to Williams. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 3 on the clock. Here's James. Good D by Williamson.
Well, just inexcusable not to finish that one off, especially since the defense wasn't really a factor there.
James outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Jokic with it. Covered by Williamson. Jokic, no good. It's Morant in the corner. Stolen by Ball.
2 minutes.
James outside. And here's Giannis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Pass to Morant. On the wing, Booker. Good. And nice assist from Morant.
Assisted by
Booker's got 26.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And here is Ball. Back to James. To halt the run. Outside, Ball. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
And the dunk by Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Tatum with it. Williams picks him up. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Right side, Ball. James, right side. Pass to Williams. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
To take the lead. Misses the three. To the paint. Back to Booker. Plenty of space. It's good.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking a shot.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they...
Listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no winner. They like, no, he didn't, got him more invested. If it's one thing I make no exceptions. I got new addresses, I got no reception. I got love and hate coming from both directions. I come from the D where they like a core progression. I'm omnipresent, I got no reflection. Made a living off bars, I need no correction. Grinding out, gotta stay patient. While you outside, we on staycation. Like ain't no player for real unless you play making. I take the chances you hate taking. Dog, I'ma go West Craven. I'm at the safe haven. They play with my name and I can't take it. Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a go. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope.
Toby Maguire got bit by a spider. Me? Musta got bit by a goat. I used to dream as a kid I would grow to be one. I hope that I inspire hope for you to go get what you desire most. Spit fire, I was just flying coach. Y'all thought you were sick, you were misdiagnosed. I'm dope and you never had this. Now my state's in the building and that I slept on more floors in the Empire State Building. I got so many stories, but I hate ceilings. Ain't filling your top 5 favorite rappers, so I know they about to be with me. But this to me is a mystery. How rappers I've already ripped could be higher up on a list than me. Yet here I sit on your list with 5. Wisdom is fine, but just know inside to me the hilarious. So when I get disto and by a pioneer who is one of the reasons why I am here, they tell me I should just let the go and slide. Melly Mel shouldn't get no reply. That man is a legend, so am I. Yeah. And anyone else who thinks it'd be wise and easy as pie to beat me and tries can treat me just like thinking. Stuck up, but I never conceded. Whenever I ever retreated, you never seen it. Every dream that I ever dreamt, I exceeded. Team at my legacy, I definitely did. Controversy, I always fed on, I need it. Treat it like a truck hit a head on, I meet it. I get on a beat, and it's like that I Got a Tiger song is playing in my head on repeat. I've been knocked down so many times, can't count. Sometimes does not pan out. That's just the way that the card hands dealt. John Manziel, odd man out. Heavyweight war to Scott Van Pelt. I can't help but feel like a victim of, cause I am about to get that way beyond crazy, shady, gone. But hey, maybe I'm the GOAT, the Bishon and Baby Tron, and that's why they be on it, they be on. Cause Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a go. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope.
Ya llegó el fin de semana, prendas de marca italiana. Voy a pistear con la plebada y nunca me llega sana. A veces, pero siempre. De Marruecos es el y ella es sudamericana. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a venir toda a sacarnos como lo de. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la disco, la. Va a romper la disco, la. Va a romper la disco, la. Contra la puerta y se roba el show. Me vuelve loco bailando el dembow. No es de la calle, but baby, you know. Siempre estoy y ella
tiene 10 cargos encima. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Durant, no good. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Wade.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Durant for three.
Kevin Durant.
He drops it from range.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
For three, Durant. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Klay Thompson.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Durant with the big finish.
Assist by Steph.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, denied by Durant.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, the problem for the offense. Taking flight, Scottie Pippen going upstairs.
Now here's Thompson. And the officials call a traveling violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And Durant gets it to go.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Thompson.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Home team foul.
Yes, sir. Power
Klay
and
Thompson.
grace. That had it all.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the middle. Here's Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
And he throws it down with one hand.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
And there's a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
An 8-point differential. Pass to Durant. Here's Pippen. Back to Durant. Fades. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far. And here's Thompson. Sends it home from three-point land.
Klay Thompson.
Thompson's got 6 points.
Just another spot on the court where he can hurt you from. Thompson, efficient in the corners.
Here's Pippen.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Right side Curry. And it's in there.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Out to James. And slam dunk by James.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Pass to Pippen.
Scottie
and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Stephen Curry.
6 points for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
Kevin
it's
Durant.
not there.
First personal foul.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
This is by Clay. One of the most selfless stars in the game. Clay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
James with the block. Pass to Curry. Here's Wade. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock is at 3. Blocked again!
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand cold punch.
Dwayne Wade.
And he gets that one.
Clearly, Wade knows how to make the most of an inside look, capitalizing on a high percentage chance there.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagrammed.
And the second free throw is good. 5 ticks left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 11 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
With the score, your home team, 15. The visiting team, 23.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
Away team.
Here's Curry.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Pass to Pippen. Misses in close. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the paint.
Away team.
Get ready for your dance team.
I feel like y'all not gonna get the ball, bro. Everybody gonna touch the ball, bro. Teamwork. Everybody touch the ball, bro.
Inside. Here's Curry. Stolen by Wembanyama. Fast break. Here we go. And there's the lob. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Pippen. On the wing, Curry. To the inside. Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And they'll keep possession.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, because, I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Goes back up. Kicks it out, Towns. Pass to Wade. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Pippen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on LeBron James.
How about the strength of Pippen? Allowed him to get that shot off while still taking the contact.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
For 3, Durant. That's his 4th miss out of 10 attempts. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
And they're pushing it up. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Pippen. He's got 6. The shot by Towns, no good.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Now here's Towns. No points so far. Inside. They still need this. Misses at the rim. Here's Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now, here is James. 9 points in the game. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Durant. On the take, Durant. Got a piece of it. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they're running. Finished off the break. James has got 11 points.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Squad.
20 seconds left in the second quarter.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Durant's shot is off.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of
Your
play.
home team,
Up 2.
27.
And time
The
now for the
visiting team,
halftime break with the
29.
third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. James, left side. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Pippen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
The great thing about Pippen is his versatility. I mean, he impacts the game in every way. Defense, offense, boarding, passing, he does it all.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama down low. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Assist by Steph.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Count it. Durant's got 17.
Outstanding up-court vision from Wade that time.
Durant. Outside for Wembanyama. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And that'll tie this game up.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Wade. Outside Curry. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. To the paint. For the lead. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
On the break. Durant with it. Durant covering. To the middle. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Well, Pippen really has a good eye for the floor. I mean, he sees open guys and knows exactly how to get it to them.
Wembanyama, high post. It's James on the wing. He's got 11. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Here's Curry. Curry from inside.
Nice read from the veteran Durant that time, recognizing the defense had overcommitted.
James. No good with a layup.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Durant. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Boy, how about the outstanding hustle from Durant? I mean, getting out on the break as soon as the ball was headed the other way. The more bodies going up court, the better.
They get it back. On the wing, Curry. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Curry's got 10.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
James outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Misses the layup. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Pippen's so creative at drawing fouls. Just baits the defenders in the foul line so he can get to the line.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second one. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by Pippen. The kick out, Curry. Pass to Wade. Durant with it. Defended by Thompson. Out left to the wing. Clock at 4. The fadeaway. They get it back. Here's Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
And that one is stuffed right through.
You know, Pippen is about 6'8", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, using that reach to corral that rebound.
Thompson, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Ooh, that's like velvet. That's the kind of finger roll that ends up on old highlights.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Towns down low. Curry finds some space.
Stephen Curry.
That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it, because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the
40. The away team, 47.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. To the inside. Here's Durant. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Assisted by D-Wade.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like Pound Cake.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Here's Towns. James with the block.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
To the middle. A strong finish from KD inside.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Controls the rebound and the putback. And he's now got the double-double.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Wade. Thompson pulls it in. It's Durant with a drive. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Inside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Durant. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Curry. LeBron with the rebound. LeBron.
Oh, my. I mean, just hard on that one, B.A.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Pippen. Drives to the hoop.
Boy, that's leadership right there. Coming through in the clutch. Pippen knocking it down in a big moment.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander fires in the triple.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Down low. Here's Durant. Here's Pippen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on LeBron James.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the fourth.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock, but they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In Wade, we trust in the big moments. This guy knows how to get it done by himself in the clutch.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Thompson for three. Oh, Thompson, the long-range triple.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for the away team, Stephen Curry.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
And he says, thank you very much. That 1 point could make all the difference.
And knocks down the three.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in. And that one brings him within one.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Towns. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal.
Away team foul. Dwayne Wade. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth.
This is what Pippen is known for. He uses his length extremely well to make an impact on D.
Left side Curry. Pass to Towns. And here's Durant. Guarded by Durant. Here's Wade.
Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Dwayne Wade. 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
And Greg Popovich wants a timeout. Guys, what do you think?
So hard to get a clean look from distance in this situation because everybody knows that's the shot they need. So the defense is smothering the perimeter with everyone they have.
Defense in full court press.
The three, James. Oh, bangs home the three. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And timeout called by Tom Thibodeau.
Took my hands off the control.
Fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Count if it goes. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Durant looking around. Nails the baby hook. Curry with it. Kicks it out, Towns. Left side, Durant. Another shot. Back to Towns. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. To the inside. Out to James. From deep three-point land. They get the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Thompson outside. Pass to James. Now here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
To the middle. Pippen, no good. Hits a 3-on-3 fast break. Durant, no good. And here they come. Curry with it. Now Thompson defending. Towns for three. The shot, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Obviously, Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
To the paint. Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
You see why they trust Curry. I mean, give him the rock and let him make a play.
Inside. James. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
First team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. They retain possession. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And Durant with the big finish.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rattles you.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns with a rebound.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
Oh, he nails it!
From the game.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. All right, guys, what do you think?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Now off the inbound. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within three.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight. Knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Anthony Towns.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns.
First team foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Away team ball.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Curry from deep three-point land. No good on the quick three. And so the home crowd treated.
Get the bag, King Walker.
Let's go, 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 get some money, they playing. I told her take this and stop playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, finna buy some land. They still trying to figure out who I am, who I be, talking to the weed. They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Messed up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. For this chain, yeah, I ripped that 5, but I'll put you. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. To the inside. Şengün hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. We know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, B.A., but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Yeah, so tough to defend. Very smooth, and he's got size, and he's agile, too.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Sacramento.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I mean, this is why Van Vliet's teammates like playing with him, because he looks to set them up with his passing.
On the wing, Levine. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. Another shot. Nifty move. And Sabonis slams it in.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
Levine comes with the double team. Oh, swiped away. Inside. Kicks it to DeRozan. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Brooks with the rebound.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Ellis. After the basket by Houston. And Sabonis slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
The kick out to Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Thompson. He can't get it to go. Good D by Murray. Right wing. Fader on the way. And that one's long.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there. And there are only 2 players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And so here's Sacramento. After the basket by Houston. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots.
Go fucking with shit now, nigga. Don't go fucking with shit now, nigga. Leave that shit alone, nigga. I'm finna bag your ass. Get your body bag ready.
Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
Assisted by DeRozan, swift with it to beat the defender.
Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Şengün.
2 minutes.
Hauled in by the Kings.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Murray. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Amin Thompson.
Yeah, good commitment from Murray. He stays with his shot and gets the contact.
Murray.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. And Murray drops them both. Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Here's Monk. After the basket by Houston. For 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Şengün gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
To the middle. Back comes Houston in transition. Count that one. Thompson's got 6.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
And the layup falls.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
To the inside. And he elevates for the slam dunk over Jonas Valanciunas.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Houston in the lead. To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Carter. Pass to Lyles. Back to Valanciunas. Monk for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And a good game so far. As we
Rockets 18. The Kings 50.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Here's Lyles. Pass to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. Second chance effort. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Now here's Thompson. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And he makes it.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Holiday. Adams with the ball. The rebound by Carter. Kings trail by 3. DeRozan outside. Here's Sabonis. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So the Kings making a change here. Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Outside Eason. Pass to Adams. Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked loose. Here's Levine. Oh, elegant shot by Levine.
Look at the touch on Levine's shot, giving the floater just enough power.
Thompson in the post. Here's Adams. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. We'll try to make it a 3-point play. The Kings making a switch here. Houston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, BA, it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays, trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
On defense, the Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Houston leading by 4. Whitmore goes in to the wing on the left. Outside Holiday. Pass to Adams. The second effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adams got 4 points now in the quarter. Levine in deep. Here's Ellis. No good with the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes. How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Levine can't hit. Here's Holiday. That one goes. Count it.
Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Greg.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
And you look at the Kings, Brent. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, VA?
And the Rockets call time here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Holiday. And a missed layup. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 6. From the arc. Smith with the rebound. On the wing, Whitmore. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's Smith. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play. Rolling into open position right on cue.
Pass to Monk. He shoots it. Can't nail the jumper.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
The end of the first half. Will score. Your Rockets 31.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. So it's Sacramento now. It's a 10-point game. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Ellis. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And here's Adams. He's guarded by Sabonis. And a nice finish on the layup. Adams got 6.
And a lot of times Adams only looks to shoot from that area on the floor. Really knows the limitations in his range.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First team foul.
Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
DeRozan outside. Şengün with a steal. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. Levine surveys the D. Pass to Ellis. Outside Levine. There's the triple. Brooks with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Nice find by Thompson. Good to see him sharing the ball like this.
And here is DeRozan. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Ellis. 4 on the clock. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Ellis has got 7 now in this quarter.
If you leave someone open on a team with Sabonis having the ball, he's going to make you pay. That's great recognition.
Now here's Murray. Shoots over Thompson. Murray, no good.
The shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Down low. Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket. Always ready to take it inside.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Substitution on the court.
Kings trail by 9. Outside Carter. Lyles, shot is good.
Really heads up there. Played where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Here's Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Houston. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Here's Ellis. That one is off. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Timeout called, Sacramento. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Kings trail by 9. Banked it in off the glass.
2 minutes.
Monk's got 5.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
And Houston has possession. The Kings getting their last shot to go. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And Houston has possession. Pass to Thompson. Good work defensively by Crowder. Kings trail by 7. Here's Lyles. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Shot is up. Van Vliet right side. Now Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Out to Thompson. Clock at 6. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
Crowder left side. Pass to Ellis. It's stolen by Green. Ahead. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
That'll be the end of the third quarter.
And as we end the third quarter,
your Rockets 47.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Houston leading by 11. Pass to Şengün. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Outside Monk. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Assisted by
Valanciunas has got his first basket.
Yeah, kind of weird to say body control with a guy who doesn't get up off the floor, but Valanciunas shows some there.
Back to Smith. Hauled in by the Kings. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Monk. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Here's Green. Terrific work from Green inside.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Van Vliet. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Rockets lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Oh, Carter with the block. Here's Monk. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting.
First one falls for him.
Malik Monk at the line for 2.
That one's no good. The Rockets lead by 6. Here's Van Vliet. Driving to the basket. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Murray. Knocks it loose. Outside Monk. Back to Murray. Here's DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Carter. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
Here's Green. The flush. Jalen Green.
Hey, If you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Here's Monk. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Smith. Back to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Nice D from Sabonis. Kings trail by 8. DeRozan with the ball. Brooks defending. Monk with it. Back to DeRozan. Over Brooks. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Carter. Back to Monk. The 3. They kick it out to Murray. Now here's Monk. Green covering. Monk, he's open. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Rockets with possession. 6-point lead. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Smith. And so they foul intentionally.
DeMar DeRozan. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Van Vliet. And that's an intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Personal foul.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Levine for 3. Offensive board. And so it's Houston winning this one.
Yeah. Big bag, got him big mad. Get into some money in his bag. Jumping out the Rolls truck with the temp tag. I'm getting money, I don't get mad. As in my hood, he gon' set it on stamp. And when those situations came, I came out like a champ. When it was pouring down raining, I came out of it damp. But now it's showers when we done all up in they traps. Can't be us cause they rats. Stand tall, point a finger, never that. I knew it had it all, went to the bank and get it back. That's why I'm humble as ever, and I rumble whatever. Don't chase, cause they come with the cheddar. I see my man, girl, start acting bougie when he the cheddar. Before you knew it, better. I knew about it and I wanted to tell him I felt funny as ever. But when I told him, he went running to tell her.